who will kick off, and the match is underway. And the early light. So here's John Clark for United. Well, showing plenty of confidence. Neri to Ferguson, that's towards Redford. That's Kirkwood going through, and certainly committing himself totally to the challenge. Wernerson took a knock. The referee has a word with Billy Kirkwood, and Kirkwood is in the side. And this certainly is a very urgent opening by Dundee United. There's Gallagher, that's towards Kirkwood. It came off Wernerson, and that's a corner kick. It's superb play by Dundee United in attack, and that could so easily have been the opening goal. A corner taken quickly, it's just behind John Clark. So here's Neri. Pettersson wins it, and the tackle was by Redford. It was Nielsen who took the full bundle. This is Lennart Nielsen running at Malpass. Well, there's the menace of Lennart Nielsen, the replacement for Johnny Ekstrom after his transfer. Maybe the least effective of the experienced back four for Gothenburg, but this is Pettersson. Inside it goes to Anderson. This could be the chance for the away goal, but John Clark's clearance awkwardly off the head of Clark, and that'll be a corner kick to Gothenburg. Well, remember, the goal in the first leg came from a corner, and United pulling every player back inside the box. The front three, Gallagher, Sturrock and Ferguson, have joined the defence. The corner will be taken by Tommy Holmgren, left-footed, to swing it in on Billy Thompson, and that packed 6-yard box. Headed away by Holt. There's the shot from Pettersson. It's blocked by the legs of Thompson. So United living dangerously for a moment. And that was well enough struck by Fredriksson, the full.
I don't know who he was expecting to get in there and get a head on it, because Jim McLean probably didn't know that either. He looks as if he's a little bit upset there. Yeah, he just pumped it in there. In fact, looking for Gallagher, who's probably one of the smallest men in the field.
United bench. Good control from Nielsen. Return header by Lennart Nielsen, a difficult one. United making progress on the ground this time, and no free kick. That looked like obstruction. Here's a break on for Nielsen. Well, Sturrock was aggrieved. Here's Nielsen taking on Clark, and that's the goal which United were dreading. Lennart Nielsen, 22 minutes into the first half, and Lennart Nielsen punishes United on the break. Well, that certainly is a disaster for United. It clearly felt they should have had a foul at the other end. The challenge on Sturrock. But look at this, Nielsen coming inside John Clark and powering that shot in at the near post. We'll see that again. John Clark trying to push Nielsen towards the outside. Nielsen coming inside. And there's the goal which makes such a difference to the outcome of the match.
Well, I must say they got caught with a sucker punch, didn't they?
Going past Larsson. And a difficult one for Wernerson, and Sturrock was just a shade too remote as the cross came over. Better play from United. Sturrock has freedom on the left. There's Ian Ferguson. Well, you can't come much closer than that. Frustration for Ian Ferguson. But United profiting from that build-up on the left flank with Paul Sturrock.
Jockey's excellent game. He's tried to keep the play flowing.
There's Pettersson on the turn, and Billy Thompson going across the cover. That was the side he was beaten on. Takes the corner. Aiming for Hussein. Good header in this, Carlson. And Thompson go three at the back with John Clark up to put pressure on Hussein and Larsson, who've looked very comfortable in the heart of the Gothenburg defence. So the second half is underway, 45 minutes to go, and United now looking for one of those storming European finishes which served them so well in the past. Now Nielsen, that's forward for Anderson, and a great chance now for a second goal. There was no flag up. Now that could easily have been a goal for Michael Anderson. I think even he was waiting for an offside whistle. He's looking towards the linesman. I don't think he'd quite believe it. Neri this time had a real target in the form of John Clark. Handball by Hussein. Yes, the free kick's been given. Well, it's a new situation now up front with Clark using his strength and height up front, putting pressure on Hussein and Larson. See a John Clark special. Well, that was hit with awesome power, past the wall, but the positioning of Pettersson once again was equal to the task. What a thunderous effort it was from Clark.
Look at Nielsen. Nielsen's almost on top. Picked up the ball out there very well, and showed good control then. But really and truly, United haven't had shots where he's had to really make excellent saves.
A good pressure play in midfield from Dundee United. There's John Clark going through, trying to line up a shot at goal. Well, they may have used Ian Ferguson to his right, but Clark's intention was... Here's Ferguson, clumsy ball inside, giving Kirkwood no chance at all. Good recovery though by Ferguson. Good play on the touchline. Here's John Clark. Good play from Clark. And there's the equalizer! And that is a magnificent goal from John Clark. 14 minutes into the second half, showing a delightful touch at the edge of the box, and then a deadly strike. Suddenly United are back in the match. Now just look at this for quality striking. Turning away from his marker, the left foot shot, swerving away from Pettersson, in off the post, and United are right back in the match.
Good work by Ferguson. Retrieved the ball down the flanks and got a good ball in, but big Clark, he's so strong, he had hardly any room at all. He was able to hold the defender off, get his left foot to it, and knock it in.
Bedford switching it towards Ian Ferguson. He's got McInally supporting still Ferguson. He appeared to be pushed. It's with Gallagher. And appeals from Kirkwood to referee Igna that there was a foul on Ferguson inside the box. It may have been a penalty of the soft variety had it been given, but here goes Sturrock. Fine play, there's McInally, can he hook it back across goal? Up goes Gallagher. Oh, a new match, and the United fans are relishing this change in fortune for the favourites. Enough to have the corner kick from that move. So the United fans again coming to life as Neri goes forward to join Hegarty and Clark in the box. Clark was up with Hussein. And Hegarty was in the way of David Neri. Clark incurring the wrath of the Swedish players with a challenge on the keeper. Ian Ferguson also is in the thick of some trouble here, but the game certainly has changed complexion totally in the second half as United go flat out to make this a successful final. So 20 minutes of the match left for play. Can Dundee United find the net twice? That's the task. Neri looking for Clark. That's towards Gallagher! And it couldn't be closer. No luck at all for Kevin Gallagher. And what a fine move it was from the free kick. And John Clark again making a very important contribution. Look at the leap and the header. Gallagher quickly in behind Hussein. He got to the ball before the keeper, but couldn't keep it long. He's gone on in place of Tommy Holmgren. Gallagher cutting off the pass back. Still problems for Gothenburg as Clark challenges Hussein, who conceded the corner kick quite deliberately. So the pressure mounts again on the Swedish defence. Paul Sturrock sends it over. Up goes Hegarty. That came off a defender. Enormous kick out from Thompson. It breaks for Sturrock. He snatched at the cross. Quickly taken again on the far side. Here's Eamon Bannon. This needs a good cross. Hegarty arriving late in the box. Headed back in by McInally. There's Malpass trying the volley. Well worth the effort from Maurice Malpass. Didn't get any real power into the shot.
The final ball wasn't really what was required. And I thought they maybe got the worst of the decisions by the referee. I thought possibly so. Billy Thompson decided to attack.
Billy Thompson adopting a new role to good effect. There's Ferguson. There is such a clean striker of the ball normally in Ferguson. If you had to put your life in anyone from that situation at the edge of the box for a direct target shot, you would expect Ferguson to be Malpass. Gunnar Bengtsson, the Gothenburg coach, is off his seat. Still looks very anxious, but things now appear to be. So the 90 minutes now have come and gone. The referee is checking with his bench. Gunnar Bengtsson is on his feet, and there goes the final whistle. Relief for the Swedish bench. IFK Gothenburg have won the UEFA Cup, and you really can't take anything away from them. There's their supporters. Lennart Nilsson being hugged. The scorer of the vital away goal, which has made all the difference. There's Carlson and Pettersson, two very happy players indeed. It's been a superb performance from Gothenburg, particularly in the first half, and then they coped well with the waves of United attacks in the second half. So these happy Gothenburg players begin the celebrations.